All right, CNT120, Chapter 2 Lab. We just got done doing all the cabling necessary at the Harrisburg site. So again, I might want to do a little quick save on my packet tracer file so I don't lose my progress. We're now going to move to the Philadelphia side and do all of these connections again. So I'm going to navigate out. There's the Harrisburg corporate building. There's Harrisburg City. I'm going to navigate to Philadelphia now. And I'm going to navigate. I'm scrolling around to find the building. There's the office building. And now I'm in the Philadelphia site. And I see there's the wiring closet for Philadelphia. Here's the outlet box and computers in this office at Philadelphia. So I'm going to repeat all of these connections. Horizontal cabling here, patch cable in the closet, then patch cable in the work area. So let's do the horizontal cabling here first. Copper link. I'm going to click on the outlet box here. And I'm going to click on the punch down, drag it to the closet, click on the closet, there's my rack, there's my patch panel, and I'm going to do punch down 1. I'm going to do punch down 2, rack, patch panel, punch down 2, punch down 3, rack, patch panel, punch down 3, punch down 4, click on the closet, rack, patch panel, punch down 4. There is my 4 horizontal cables. Once I do that, I'm going to move into the closet. So I'm going to click on the closet here to do the patch cables in the closet. Now, before I go any further, if by chance you have clicked and, done something wrong here or need to undo, if I do a delete here, it's hard to know which one I deleted, so I might need to literally delete all 4. I'm going to hit the escape key and then just reconnect them. Punch down 1, back to closet, rack, punch down 1. Sometimes it's very hard to see which one got connected wrong, so you might just need to delete all 4 and then just redo all 4. That's usually the easiest way to kind of redo a connection here. Patch panel, punch down 3. Here we'll do punch down 4, rack, patch panel, punch down 4. And as you see, it goes pretty quick to redo that. Okay, I'm going to go into the closet. I'm going to zoom out so you know where I'm at. Here's my Philadelphia closet. There's those extra servers. Here's the switch, patch panel, and the router for this site. So I'm going to zoom in till I can see my patch panel and switch. There's my patch panel and switch. There we go. There's the patch panel and the switch. So now I'm going to cable these patch panel ports to the switch ports. Straight through cable. Jack 1 over here to port 1. Patch cable. Jack 2 to port 2. And again, if you get one of these out of place, let's say I accidentally do this, what I can do is click the delete key up here and just click on that cable and it'll take that one out for me. Hit the escape key. And then I'll reconnect in here. It's one of those tips I probably should have shown a little sooner, but if you've encountered it, that'll help you get untangled. Now that I have the closet patch cables done, I might want to right click on the patch panel, manage, bundle those up, put them away. Now I'm going to go out to the work area and put the patch cables out in the work area. So I'm going to navigate out a level, and I might need to zoom in here so I can see a little bit better. Scroll over, and I'm going to connect the PC and the laptop here. Connect to the NIC here, to Jack 1. I'm going to connect to the NIC here, and I'm going to go to Jack 2. Now that that's done, we're going to go do our network settings and our connectivity test. So I will, excuse me, actually before I do that, let's go back into the closet real quick. I'm going to navigate, there's my building. I want to zoom out a little bit. There we go. I'm going to go into the closet. Once I'm in the closet, if I zoom in here, here is my patch panel to switch. I can actually see the link lights on the switch for these first 2 connections that I just made. You'll notice they were orange and they went green. Orange is it's still negotiating. Green means the link is settled and it's usable now. But I actually do see link lights on the switch here, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go back out a level, and I'm going to back to my work area. And again, I do see the green link light. So let's go in and make sure these are set. that they're getting an IP. So I'll go to the PC, desktop, IP config, and it looks like it's already set for DHCP, yay, and it's picking up a 192.168.30 because this is the 30 side of the network. The Harrisburg side was 10, this side is 30, and it's picking up a 100. That's fine, 100, 101, 102, 103, that is fine, those are okay. The server's handing those numbers out. So this is good. If I go to my browser, I should be able to browse to CNT.org. And I can. Yay! So we know that PC's up and going. I'm going to close that. Let's go to the laptop here. And let's go to IP config. And I see a 192.168.30.101, which is good. Now, if by chance you see a 169.254 here, you do not want to see that. That's a privately signed IP address. Just cycle it to static, wait a couple seconds, and go back to dynamic, and it'll actually go out and request an IP, and it should hopefully fill in with a 192.168. But if you see that 169.254, you don't want to see that. That's a self-assigned IP address. Cycle to static and dynamic, and it should go ask for a new IP. All right. And I think we browsed here. If not, I'll do that again real quick. I will open up your browser. Come on there. www.cnt.org. And we're browsing. Good. So we now have everything cabled and connecting. I'm going to save my packet tracer file. And what I want to do now is gather some proof that the Harrisburg side is functioning and the Philadelphia side is functioning. So what we'll do, we're going to create a text file that we save our results in. So I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to open Notepad or text editor here. So I'm going to click on Windows and I'll just type Notepad. Notepad or text editor is installed on pretty much every machine, so either one will work. This is a simple text file. I'm going to do a quick save on this. I'll save it to my documents folder, and I'm going to call it 120 Chapter 2 Lab, and I'm going to leave the .txt file extension there. I'm going to leave that alone. D2L recognizes it and it's okay with that. If I try to use other extensions, sometimes it doesn't understand, but the .txt will be fine, so I'll save that. And I'll put a note up here that this is like CNT120 Chapter 2 Lab. And I'm going to put a note here that this is my Harrisburg PC results, because that is the first side we're going to do. We're going to go back to the Harrisburg side and gather some data. So up here, I'm going to navigate back, go into Harrisburg, go into the office, and I'm going to scroll over to my Harrisburg PC. And there's my Harrisburg PC. And actually, by the way, while we're here, if you take a look in this wiring closet, you'll see blinky link lights there as well. Yay! Okay, I'll go back out here. So Harrisburg PC, I'm going to open that guy up, and I'm going to do two things. I'm going to open a command prompt, and I'm going to do a command ipconfig, then I'm going to do a command ping. And I'm going to gather those results. So let me open the command prompt. I'm going to do ipconfig, watch your typing. Here is the command. Right there it is. Watch your typing. Typos matter. I'm going to do ipconfig and hit enter. And what that shows me is the currently assigned IP address on this machine. And if I have a 192.168, I know it's connected in the network and getting an IP from that DHCP server. So that tells me the layer 1 connection, the layer 1 cabling is correct. That's what that tells me. I'm going to save that result, and I'm going to put it in my text file, but I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to do a ping next. Well, ping is kind of like going to somebody's house and ringing the doorbell. If they're home, they're going to say, hey, what's up? They're going to respond to you. When I do a ping, I'm sending a data packet to whatever the address is. In this case, it's going to be the web server. I'm going to do a ping to www.cnt.org. I'm going to do a ping to www.cnt.org. And if that thing is there and working, it responds to me and it replies back with a little data packet. So I send it a data packet. If it's there, it replies with a little data packet. And it's a way to say, hey, I'm here and I'm working. So the ipconfig is showing that my workstation is connected up and communicating and getting an IP address from the server. The ping is showing I'm getting connection and communication the whole way across the network and back. So this right here shows me my Harrisburg side is all set up and communicating like it should. So I'm going to highlight all of these results. I'm going to right-click copy, I'm going to go to my notepad file here, and I will paste these results in. I can do right-click paste, or I can do Control-V, whatever you're comfortable with. And there is my IP config and my ping from that Harrisburg PC. All right, I'll save that text file so I don't lose it. I'm going to close the Harrisburg PC, and I'm going to repeat this for the Philadelphia side. So I'm going to navigate back out. There's Philadelphia, Philadelphia office. I'm going to go to the Philadelphia PC, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Command prompt, I'm going to do IP config. You'll notice I'm getting a 30.100. That's the IP of this machine. Again, saying this machine is connected to the network and functioning. That's why it's able to get an IP. And then I'm going to ping the web server as well. .org. Watch for typos. Watch for typos. Again, the syntax is right here. It's right there for you. I'm getting a reply back from there, so I know it's communicating in the network. So I'm going to save these results. Right-click copy. Go to my text file here. I'll make a note that this is my Philadelphia PC results, and I will paste that in. And now I have the 30.100 for Philly. I have the 10.52 from Harrisburg and its ping. I have the 30.100 from the Philadelphia PC, and again, yours might be 30.101, 102, that's fine. And then the ping to the web server there. I will save that text file. All right. That is the file you're going to keep and submit for this part of the lab. So looking back here, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. We have all the horizontal cabling, the work area patch cables, and the closet patch cables completed. In this case, this is the Philadelphia side, and we also did the Harrisburg side. So if I were to go back to the logical tab now, I would see all of that is cabled and functioning. But we also now have a respect for what's going on behind the scenes to make those connections. All right, I don't actually need the packet tracer file, but you might want to save that and hold on to that for just in case. But we do need to submit that text file, so hold on to that. When we're done with the second part of the lab, we will submit this along with that piece as well. So there's the first part of our Chapter 2 lab.